Hello, everybody. Zachman here. Today is going to be an interesting day of sorts.
But before that, we have to introduce the special guests, EW, aka me, and Mario Morales, aka the Nightmare.
I am currently in a hangout chat right now. Don't ask why. It's confidential.
Today's game
Yes.
we're going to be playing is Doki-ville.
Our
Today,
game we're going to be playing today is Doki Literature Club, or should I call it Doki TCFIB Club?
Oh,
We're going to be joining Steve, and we're going to be hosting his friends, Bubbles, Buttercup, and Yazzie. All in the universe of Doki-ville, in Japan. And also, Zachman is going to be going insane, since he is hearing the theme song. Let's check out the copyright. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, so credit to Team Salvato for the creation of this game. The published work includes the RenP game engine, whose material is covered by the license information included in the license document, which we're gonna see another time. Okay, so we're gonna take a dive into the... Let's take a dive into the literature club and see what the heck is going on. We'll see what happens. I'll be keeping this open for right now. I'll have my headphone volume on medium, because there may be loud noises, just to warn you. So I could do a volume mixer too. Let me do a volume mixer. Do I have a volume mixer? I'll just wait until after it opens. It's taking a while to open though. It's the first time running it. It's my first time operating. It's my first time operating something like this. Okay, so a log file just popped up. So yeah, a log file just popped up. So I'll be able to check it out at another time. Check it out when things are important. Check it out when it's important. So check out the log document when it's important. It should be popping up any minute now. It should pop up any minute now. I mean, yeah, it should pop up any minute. It should pop up any minute now. Folks. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the literature club window. There's the literature club. There it is. There's the literature club.
oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
it's black and white. Okay. It's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For more content warnings, please visit http://dokidokiliteratureclub.mo/warning.html. By playing, you must be 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Since I'm 18, I will be inclined to agree. Okay. Alright, Team Savalto. What do you got in front of my face? Doki TCFIB Club.
Trust me, guys. I've played this game before, and I have no idea. And trust me, you're gonna be in for a wild ride.
Gonna go turn the stuff down. We're gonna put the sound and music down just a bit, and then we're gonna go to let's see what the game throws at us.
But before
Okay, so we're gonna be entering our name. So
before that,
it's probably not gonna matter anyway, since Monica really knows. So
before
I'll
that,
just basic.
It's something.
Do basic.
Yeah,
Up to Zachman, Zakuman, Zaku, the anime,
but before this,
Zakuman, because of anime logic, since it's Japan. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. This girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you're known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. Not only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that as if you're thinking about ignoring me. I mean, that's mean, Zachman. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zachman, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, even when I'm perfectly content just getting hit by an average while speeding my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Entirely true in my high school life. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy too. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. A few moments later, the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Or after. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she would be fun to help start a new club. She said she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Zachman, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuke? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who makes cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the others. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who is comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Zachman. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. That's completely out of my league. Having a smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Zachman. We made for your room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward? I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in my hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouth full. Has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Climb up and notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing's sweet and full flavor. Why don't you make it yourself? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you were technically dead, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh, really? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems pretty happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get to the literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I am surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that they're both fun and worthwhile. Makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Hey, Abby.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Zachman, what kind of things you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, don't really have a good way of answering that.
What?
Manga?
Yeah, I
Another
love
quiet
it.
way
Can
to
I have
myself,
more?
Half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after saying Yuri's sad smile.
Hey, Zachman.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What is it?
So if you like any, say for Sayori, you have to woo her. You have to put in like, hold on. You have to woo like really emotional words. For Yuri, you have to use like big words, and Natsuki use cute words. Okay, cool. Yeah, bye.
Okay. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup to her finger. It's almost time for me to end the stream, so yeah, we're not going to be here for very long. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in. She's obvious by the way her eyes light up and she finds her comfort in a world full of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological events usually immerse me as well. This is amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror! Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just choose you are. Sorry, settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you just share them sometime? No! Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't! Like them! I'm not a very confident writer yet.
It was okay.
I understand how Nasuki feels.
I didn't really
Sharing the
eat the
level
rice.
of writing takes more than just
I didn't really
calm
eat the
down.
rice.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yari? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example. Let Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share ours. I guess it's the same for Yari. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nasuki and Yari look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Now we have a new member. I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other. Straighten the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zachman? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic, me joining the club, what we came forth was my entire own. I never said I would join this club. Sayara might have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. So I let the club look at it, and I lose my train of thought. All stare back at me with deject. But, sorry, I thought. Zaki, I'm defenseless against them. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision? It's like this. As if writing poems isn't even pain or finding everything is beautiful ones. Right! I've decided then. I'll join a literature club. One by one, they all light up. Yes! So happy. Sorry, wraps around me, jumping up and down. Hey, it really did scare me for a moment. If it really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting, and we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Zachman, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel an anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, they continue to chit-chat as Yari and Nasuki clean up the food. Hey, since we're over here, we'll walk home together. That's right, so Yari and I never walk home together anymore because you're staying after school for clubs. Might as well. Yay. Later. With that, the two of us departed the classroom and made our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Nasuki, Yari, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of them. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of those circumstances and
I don't
good
know.
fortune will find me. Guess I'll start with the writing poem tonight. Later.
Okay, Zachman, I sent you a poem guide into the chat.
I'm just gonna save for now, because that's pretty much it for now.
Damn it, but I sent you a poem guide.
Well, rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit the game for now. That's it for the stream. I know I don't have time for much, but it's not much, but
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
yeah.
I'm good.
I suppose we'll see you next time. Bye.